So, today I'd like to talk about habit versus choice. Because what makes a habit, and when does it stop being a habit? Well, a habit is something you're not aware of that you're doing, that you keep repeating over and over. However, the moment you realize that it was a habit, it becomes a conscious decision, a conscious choice to keep doing what you're doing. So a habit is usually created as a kind of a coping mechanism because we've had an emotion that we felt uncomfortable with, and to cover it up, as to say, we create a habit that we do in the same way, so we have a sense of safety, a sense of predictability that will keep us almost a little bit pacified. Like, okay, I can live with this as long as I keep doing this. I can hold on to this as a safety mechanism. And this is very unconscious. So, for instance, with snacking, eating sweets, I know I did that one. And every time I felt an intense emotion, I went to eat. And that was to feel sweetness inside that I couldn't feel for myself at that moment, to sit with myself and to allow my emotions to be there, to allow my feelings to talk to me. Because that felt scary, because let's be honest, that's not really something we've learned as a society. However, as soon as I became aware of it, I also became aware of the fact that it's a choice. Do I still keep doing this to run away, to avoid? Or do I make a conscious decision to not do that at that moment, but first go and sit and feel what's there? And then I can make a conscious decision. And sometimes I will decide I will give it to myself anyways. And there are moments I will decide I don't really need it. So the invitation to you is review your life as it is now and see what was a habit and change one of those. Just start with one and start to do that differently and feel how that affects you in the coming week. Enjoy. See you next time.